All right, Harmony Science Academy students, welcome back to another lesson. As always, you'll need your pencil, your notebook, and your Chromebook, okay? Absolutely no calculator. The college wants to make sure that you guys have some of that basic math, okay? Well rehearsed without the calculator. So let's make that happen, okay? The first thing you want to do is take some time just to review the definition of solve, right? We hear it all the time. So go ahead and look it up, and hopefully you'll find something you've missed. And then equations, right? Equations we hear all the time as well. Look up a definition, some examples to really lock in what an equation is, okay? All right, so here's the title for today's lesson, Solving One-Step Equations. I'm sure you guys are awesome at this in most cases, but in all cases, we're gonna go ahead and take some pride and show our work, okay? So let's take this first one right here. So you guys on paper will literally write, all right, I'm showing you guys exactly what you'll do. You'll write the problem, okay? And rather than just spitting out answers, you're gonna do the best job possible to show what you would do, okay? An equation is balanced, and as long as you do the same thing to both sides, it'll remain balanced or equal, okay? So, let me see here. Okay. I'm gonna remove this for a little bit. All right, so here the trick would be what? To multiply both sides by 7. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Again, solving one-step equations is very much a review for you guys, but showing your work is what's going to be important here, okay? Why do we multiply by 7? So it cancels this divide by 7, and we have n equals 70, okay? And you guys will have a lot of work, so we'll have you guys boxing your answers, okay? Now, as you would imagine, this is going to develop into two-step and multi-step equations, so we want to review some of these one-step scenarios, okay? So we've got some easy, some medium, some hard, but I think all of them are very doable. So let's take a look at, let's say 14 here, okay? So on paper, you guys will write 14, 2 plus k, whoops. Two plus k equals 11, and you guys would know to subtract 2. So again, it's not the rigor here that matters, it's your ability to write a complete thought out to solve an equation, okay? And remind yourself that you have that ability, which is very important, okay? So this is where we'll see a lot of one-steppers. You know, and every now and then we might get surprised with a problem, but you want to go slow, nice and neat, all right? So what else we got? All right, looks like everything's pretty straightforward. Let's go and see if we've got anything in the more difficult practice problems. I don't see much, but let's go ahead and try one. Yeah, you guys should be on cruise control with this one, so let's take a look at I guess 39. Okay. So on paper you'll write this out. Okay, the next thing that you would do is combine the minus with the negative. And you guys all know to subtract 60 here. All right. I haven't mentioned it here, but something I'm sure you've heard in the past is that to solve, you basically isolate the variable or the unknown. So because we have plus 60, the opposite would be minus 60. Why? Just so they can cancel, and b equals 86. Now some of this math might not be super easy for you guys, and that's the point, not to use a calculator but to come down here and do a little scratch work, right? So 146, 60 subtract, and you're like 6 minus 0, 6. 4 minus 6, you can't do it, so then you take 14, take away 6, you're left with 8. Okay, so you might have to do some scratch work, but take the opportunity, because that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing, is just reviewing some of these side work type scenarios and not relying on the calculator. Okay, so give yourself that opportunity. Other than that, I think you guys are going to be fine. We'll catch you in the classroom. All right.